Hi guys, so today I'm going to do a bit of a video request. I've just had some eBay parcels that I sniped, basically, not eBay parcels, but parcels that obviously I bought from eBay or on eBay, and I've just got a few of the things that I bought. Now I'm getting blooming famous for my top trumps. I don't know, I just keep selling top trumps. I think I've got, I don't know, 100 listed. Honestly, I've got close to 250 listings, and I would say about 90 of those are top trumps. Well, no, actually, not 90 individual listings, because I've got them in bundles, but I've got 100 top trumps on, but I've not got 100 listings of top trumps. I've probably got about 50 to 60 listings of top trumps, but obviously I do have 100 packs. So yeah, I got 18 of those for £13, so I did pay up 75p each. But the reason why I've not got any of the really good ones here, because they're in my other room, because these are the ones I'm listing today. But there was this is okay, this one, but there was a Star Wars one in there. There was Comic Heroes, number 2 and number 3, which as a bundle go for about £8 to £10, so that was good. And yeah, so there's a Star Wars one in there, and then there was a WWE Superstars 1, which on its own goes for about £9. So between the two Comic Heroes ones and the Superstars 1, that'll make my money back. And then I've got another 15 packs just to go maybe on the multi-listing. Got that one, that's quite a quick seller, the dog. I think I had the book, the dog. No, I don't have it now, but I did have it, the dog, yeah. It was basically that book, if you remember, that used to just was full of cute pictures of dogs. So yeah, don't ask me why I had that. Little Britain, it's okay. And Man United, I won't go into the whole football thing because that'll stir an argument. And Lord of the Rings. So yeah, I'm not actually a Manchester United fan because I don't follow football as much as a lot of people. But if I was a fan, I would say Man City. So yeah, that's something for you all to think about. Yeah, so because basically what's happened in my family is my granddad supports Man City, his dad supported Man United, and my dad supports Man United. So for me to follow on the tradition, I would support Man City. But it's not only that, it's just because on a financial level, Man City are sort of like up there, so it makes sense for me to just support them. Although I suppose that would make me a bit of a fake fan, so I don't know. But I don't follow football that much, so I wouldn't even really say I'm a fan. So yeah, I got those, and I got some Mr. Men books and some Walt Disney books that I sniped for £8, yeah, about £8, £8.50. 25 Mr. Men books and 10 Walt Disney Wonderful World of Reading, and they are in superb condition. So yeah, that's those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the video here. I've got to go to the post office, and then I will come right back at you with a video request from Carla. And yeah, so we will do that after a break, after the post office. Yeah, so she wanted to know, basically, just to give you a bit of context even. I've just got the message here, one sec. How to organise accounting, so in Excel, and I thought I'd just add on a bit as well about organising. I thought this might be good. I've not done this before, but organising your receipts. So that's how I do it. And as you can see, my folder is fit to bursting. It's actually concaving in. So yeah, I will do I will show you a bit of that, and then I may do screen capture, or I may just tilt the phone so that then it's recording my screen if I really can't be bothered. So yeah, I'm sorry if I can't be bothered. You'll just have to live with the bad footage of my computer screen. So yeah, I will do that, and I will be back in the click of a fingers. See you soon. Hi guys, it's now the next day. I actually did a video when I came back from the post office, but I just don't like the way it's turned out, so yeah, I'm going to re-record it today. I am going to cut to the screen capture software because I've got a little idea for something I want to show you as well as the video request. But first, to partially answer your question, Carla, I'm going to take out my receipt folders, and I'm going to show you what you need to do to keep your receipts first off. Then I'm going to go into the screen capture software, and again I apologise in advance if it is a bit laggy. I've still not sorted it out, I've still not done anything with it, and I need to do something with it. And I'll show you a bit of what I do on Excel, as well as I will just show you my sales figures on Amazon and eBay for the most part of February, if you like. It's not quite the end of February, but the most part of February at least. Right, yeah, so I will show you my receipts. So literally, I just have a nice little folder like this, 12-month concertina folder, or 12 file folder, or whatever you want to call it. I think these are called concertina folder because when you open them up, they're like a concertina. They open like that. And in here, as you can see, now I set up my business, I registered as a business, sorry, on July 31st. So this is August 2015 to July 2016, that's why it's labelled that. Because I set up end of July, so I just thought what I did was put the receipts, any receipts I did get on the 31st of July, I put in the August 2015 folder, just to cover myself, because obviously I need to keep receipts from that date. And from thereafter, I just put all my stock purchase receipts in here, took it away there, and I believe you have to keep records like this for 7 years, but don't quote me on that. I'm not an expert. You will need to just type that in Google or something, or someone can drop a comment below if I am incorrect. But yeah, keep them in that, and then at the end, when I get to July 2016, this will go away. This is only a £1, £2 folder. This will then go away. I'll buy another folder, or what I might do, if I really can't be bothered spending that money, I may take all the things out of this and then put them into some sort of gigantic folder that would be a year one, but even then I'd have to buy the other folder. I'll probably just buy a new folder. I don't know what I'm saying. So yeah, this will go away from my record somewhere else, I don't know where, and then get a new folder for the next year. And then obviously when the 7 years, I do think it's 7 years, comes around, I then bin the old one, and then, you know, keep doing it like that. So then I'm not wasting loads and loads of space by keeping it for 20 years. I also have a wages record. Now, you don't need to do this. All you need to do is at the end of the year for your tax return, you'll put in all your figures, and then you will get your net profit. And obviously that net profit can be yours. All of that net profit can be yours. You can reinvest it, whatever you want. And obviously at the end of the year, at that, when you know when you've got your net profit, you then take out your wages. And HMRC, I believe, isn't involved in that. All they want to know is the profit you're making. Then they'll tax that profit, and then that's what that money you're left with is your wages or money you can reinvest. Now again, I'm not an expert, so please comment below anyone who knows about this in more detail. If you're an accountant or anything, that'd be great. You could just pop your answer below. But what I do is I keep individual records of anything I've bought, whether that's car insurance, mobile phone top-ups. If I buy Lego sets, I put them into this monthly concertina folder again. And that just means I know exactly how much I'm taking out of a business every day, every week, every month. Now, of course, I also do a monthly profit and loss account, and that helps me work out how much I can take out in wages, and that would be something I would advise you to do. Otherwise, obviously, you wouldn't really completely know how much you'll be wanting to take out in wages or how much you can take out in wages. But yeah, that's what I do. And then I have just another folder. I won't get it out because the other folder is massive. It's like this thick, fit to bursting, with postage receipts in. Now I've just changed over to a different system, which is buying my postage through PayPal, which means I only have to print out one sheet of my total postage cost per month. So then I've not got all these fiddly little receipts, and that helps a lot, or that will help a lot. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly cut to the screen. I'm going to show you a little bit on Excel, and I'm going to show you a little bit of my sales figures as well, just to give people an idea of what I've been making this month. I understand a lot of people wanted to know overall sales figures and stuff. So you will get a live shot of that now. Well, obviously not live for when you're watching this, but live for me on the 25th of February. So yeah, I will see you in the next part of the video. Right, I think we are on. Sorry if that was a bit of a delay. I was just checking if we were actually on. So yeah, first of all, I'll just show you my sales. Now I've got this Amazon page open, but it only shows me my well, I could go into my other figures, but it's going to take a long time, so I'll just show you on my phone to make it easier my UK Amazon sales. And I'll just put this back on so I know where I am, and we'll put that chair down. So if you can see that there, you see that £419, I think that's 56, yeah, 56 pence. And that is just on my Amazon UK. Because what happens if you don't do FBA is on the mobile app, you can change it. You can change it to other marketplaces, and when it loads, problem is on the Amazon app and on the computer is it doesn't. Well, on the computer it does, but it doesn't translate on the Amazon app. I don't think you can get it to translate. So I'm actually on the German marketplace right now, and if you can see that, don't think you will be able to, but it's actually in German. So yeah, obviously I know what they're saying, because I mean scannen is obviously scan, but it's a bit annoying. But anyway, over the 5 European marketplaces, I've done about 7. I think it's 800 now, about 800 odd. So there's 800 on Amazon. It's a shame I can't really show you that without going into. I can do it on the computer, but it's still in euros, and it's a bit annoying, really. I'll do it for you here just on the German marketplace so you can see. But as I say, it's it'll be in euros, so I won't, I'm not going to translate it now. But as you can see here on my German marketplace, just down here in the bottom left, in the German marketplace, I made 198 euros. Don't know what that is in GB without translating it. Not translating it. Without converting it. but I would imagine it's about 160-ish, 150, 160-ish. And then obviously, I don't think I've had any sales on the Spanish marketplace. And as you can see, 208. But I've just remembered, that on that I haven't changed it to just February. So now we've changed it to just February. So in the French marketplace in February, I had €186. So as you can see, spread over the marketplaces, I should have had about 800 quid, because that was the last time I looked at it, it was 791, and that was a few days ago. So I'll do Italian marketplace now, and I'll change the date range. So there we are, 157 in the Italian. So as you can see, all these figures added up make the 700. And then obviously I've got the Spanish marketplace, which I'll just go. I don't think I've had many, if any, sales on the Spanish marketplace. Yeah, not many at all. 32.97 euros. So for all those figures added up, it should come to around the 791, because it should be over the 791, because that's what I added it up to last time. So yeah, so that's good. 791 on Amazon. So that's 709. Well, around the 800 on Amazon, because I've not added it up yet. So it probably will be more than the 800. And then we'll go on my eBay. Now it says there are 154 active listings, but just to tell you, I have multiple quantities of various items, so it's more like the 250 with my top trumps and everything listed. And we go down here, and wait a second, I think we're in December, I think I checked, yeah. So I'll go to February. I had 72 sales and 624, so we're around with 1,400 in sales, which I'll just click this on so I know where I am. Yeah, so I'm happy with 1,400 in sales. I mean, fantastic, really good month for me. And what can I say? I mean, that is probably second best month, if not the best month, by the time in the next 4 days, because we've still got 4 days of Feb left, so it could be bordering on 1,500 in sales, which would be pretty much my best month. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. And now we'll get into the spreadsheet. Where are we? Right, so we'll get on to the spreadsheet now, and this one, this is my P&L, so we'll just go over to my eBay personal spreadsheet. Now, Carla, if you're watching, this is basically what you need to do. It's called cash basis accounting, and you need to keep a record of all you've sold, really. So I have downloaded this spreadsheet from Michael Taylor. He's got a channel, it's called The Only Way is Thrifting, where you can actually download this spreadsheet. If you type it in the Google search, you should get to it. But if not, whoever's watching this video, if you want the spreadsheet, you can message me and I'll direct you to Michael's channel. So as you can see, it's very, very simple. Item name, date of sale, how much you paid, your selling price. Now, when you download the spreadsheet, it will say eBay fees and PayPal fees. I chose to remove the eBay fee column because I just do that as a bulk cost in my profit and loss, which I'll show you in a minute. PayPal fees, and then this is gross profit here because I've still got other costs to come. So this column here is gross profit, and then obviously your shipping, your postage cost. Now the PayPal fees are worked out automatically, so you only have to put in your shipping, your selling and your how much you paid, and then your profit is worked out automatically. Now then what I do, at the end of the month, what I'll do is I will go highlight all these in my selling price, and I will click up here, top right hand corner, auto sum. So as you can see, this month 622 in sales. Now that is actually slightly off to what eBay's telling me. So I've got to have a look at that, because maybe I've entered in the wrong figure. Now if it is very, very slightly off, what I will do is I'll use eBay figures, because obviously I'm prone to make a mistake on here. And eBay's using algorithms and robots and systems and all that, so theirs is much more likely to be correct. Now I may have made a mistake on one of these, putting an incorrect number somewhere, so that's why that might be like that. But again, I've got to look into that. I've got to look in why is that 62261 and why is my eBay saying 62461. Now I can see there's a difference of exactly £2 there. So clearly on one of these items I've put $3.99 or $5.99 or something when it should have been $7.99 or something like that. So that's a bit of a buggery, but I will have to look into that. But as I understand, it won't be too hard to do that, because it's only a difference of £2. So I just need to find that one item that I've buggered up on. But yeah, so I'll do that, and I'll have my 622. Then I'll check it with eBay, and usually it is correct, but this month obviously it isn't. And then what I'll do is I'll put this price here, the selling price, into what is my P&L, which is this. It's called a profit and loss account. It's better known as the income. Well, no, it's better known as a P&L account, but it's also known as an income statement. And what I then do, this just double checks things for me, helps me check over. Now I've put random figures in here just to make it easier. These are no way affiliated with my actual figures, and these are not any accurate representation of any sort of fees. I've just put random figures in here, so if you don't add up, like obviously eBay fees £50 on sales of £500, your eBay fees are probably going to be a bit more, but you know, it's not accurate, it's not to scale. I've just thrown random figures at this spreadsheet just to help you understand. So this is as simple as it is. Sales and any other business income. Now this any other business income could be from a car boot sale you've sold stuff at, and you have to declare that, so that goes in there. Total sales, cost of sales, which is just your purchase price of your stock. Your gross profit, which is just your total sales and cost minus your cost of sales. Now you need to put in every overhead you have. eBay fees, PayPal fees. I put bad stock, which is where I get rid of stock to charity shops or whatever that just can't be sold, that obviously I have to take a loss on. So put that in there. Postage, Amazon fees if you do Amazon. Postage to Amazon. Petrol, equipment, and then I usually put a last column, any other business costs or any other costs, and whack those in there. Then you'll get your total overheads, or total costs if you like. Overheads is just a fancy word for saying costs, or expenses or whatever. Then you minus your overheads from your gross profit, which then gets your net profit, your true profit after every cost you can think of. Then that's the figure that you will. Sorry, what have I done here now? There we go. This is the figure here. Oh, blimey, now I've done it again. This is the figure here, 275, that you will want to put in your tax return, and you will want to put every month. So you want to go back through each of your spreadsheets for the 12 months of the year, and you want to add up all those net profits. And then underneath, I just do this little bit here, what wages I took out of that net profit. Now that doesn't need to be anything for HMRC. That's for my reference there, just so I know that I've taken that much out in wages. Say I've taken, I'll just put in here £50. I've taken that much out in wages, and then that 225 I reinvested, I bought more equipment with, whatever that may be. Now I've got this set up so that then there's all formulas on it, and that's very, very simple. I've just literally put equal sign and then all this like B2, B12, B13, and just plus them on, and then that gives me my total for all those columns. It's very, very simple. You can watch video tutorials on how to do formulas and formulae, I think, formulae, in Excel, but this is not going to be a video tutorial on how to do formulas. But yeah, that is my way of doing it. So I have my personal spreadsheet, and this just gives like sort of a basis for then doing my P&L at the end of the month. And what I do is how I get my cost of sales is I just add all these up, press this auto sum up here. I can see 107.48, and then I go into P&L, and in that cost of sales 107.48. So I use my spreadsheet in conjunction with the P&L account to help me. So and then the P&L account is my final deciding figure, and it all updates, as you can see. When I change that figure in the cost of sales there, my net profit updated. All updates, all nice and easy. You just have to put in your figures and you're done. Hope that helps you, Carla. Really hoping that it can help not only you but everyone. And yeah, I hope that everyone's journey with the reselling will be aided by this little video on sort of how to do certain basic accounting. And if you have any queries with what I am doing, or you can see any problem areas that you may think are going wrong with my accounting, then please drop a comment below, because obviously I want my business to be the best it can be and the most efficient. If you have any questions or comments, please drop them down below. And as well, if you see any inefficiencies with this method, you're very welcome to let me know, and I may take those on board and change them where I see fit. Again, don't forget to check out my Facebook page and my website, and I will see you in another video. So yeah, I will see you very soon, guys. See you soon.